So, inflation. We've all heard the word, but what is it? Oh wait, what's that? It's the burn the ships finance legal butt covering warning. So, inflation is basically when the price of stuff gets higher. Your dollar can buy less. It happens a few ways, like for instance if everyone suddenly had an abundance of money, and there was still the same limited supply of things. Or when the price to attain goods goes up, and now the business has to charge more to keep up. Or the Fed can just fire up the money printer to combat the whole national debt problem, which is a valid strategy. But the issue is that if money loses its value too much and too quickly, then you've got people going mad. This video is about what you can do to fight inflation, and just a little more info about it in both general, historically, and more modernly. A high-yield savings account is an account online that is far superior to the brick-and-mortar traditional savings accounts that you find in your normal banks. The average interest paid in a traditional savings account is like 0.01%. That means if you gave the bank $100,000 of your hard-earned money, where they lend it out to others and make a fortune, you would be rewarded after a whole year of that with $10. The average high-yield savings account, however, with its online nature, not paying overhead among a myriad of other expenses, offers somewhere in the range of 3%. That would mean you'd get $3,000 for that same $100K. That's $250 extra a month. Who would say no to that? Just make sure that the account you open is with reputable online banks, FDIC insured or Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. That's the government guarantee that if the bank goes out of business, then your money will be insured up to a certain amount. Usually it's $250,000. 100 years ago, $20 would almost cover a month's rent. $20 now will get you half a McDonald's order. US dollars used to be backed by an equal value of gold, so $20 of gold means $20 in paper currency. Now US dollars are powered by the power of yes. The government saying it's worth something is why it's worth something. In the US dollar's case, it also has value because it's what oil is priced in. So if you want to buy oil, you need USD. That is because in 1974, an agreement with Saudi Arabia was made, and the result is oil is paid for in USD. What does that have to do with inflation? Well, USD's position as the de facto currency for oil allows the US economy to tank inflation better than if it wasn't used for this massive economic need. You want oil? Good, you need USD. But obviously that isn't enough, because things are still rising in price. We can all see it around us every day. Products become smaller and often are replaced with cheaper, inferior alternatives. Maybe it's one less cookie, maybe it's a slightly smaller tube of toothpaste. But there is a way in essence to checkpoint your money, like a video game taking you to your last saved level. Except instead of your character coming back to the place right before you got clobbered, gold is used to keep its value in regards to other currencies. As said before, a 1-ounce gold coin in 1926 was worth $20, which at that time almost covered rent. That same coin today is worth over $5,000. Unless you're renting a McMansion, that definitely should cover your rent. Gold can't be printed, and until asteroid mining becomes a thing, it's very limited in supply, and precious metals as a group are not limited in its use. Silver is used in the medical field. Copper is in mostly every wire running through your appliances, and gold is in the computer you use to watch this video. Your catalytic converter in your car, you know the thing you find hacksawed off in bad neighborhoods, it's made of platinum. Now with data centers and AI becoming massive, precious metals, gold, silver, and copper and the like are being used by the truckloads. Also, you can ask AI what 9 plus 10 is. Now, the price of gold and silver has skyrocketed in the last few months, and many people are panic buying. But I'd argue, and this is just my personal opinion, I'd argue that precious metals are finally starting to be priced appropriately. The demand for them, for the power grid and data centers, and this whole new era of technology, finally is enough to compete with any brief but massive dips from alleged potential market manipulation. Now, I'm not in any capacity telling you to do anything specific with your money. Refer to the Burn the Ships Finance Legal Butt Covering warning for a refresher. I will say I myself buy gold, and you can be damn sure that I also have a high-yield savings account. But that's all for me. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I didn't go into many tangents. Stay tuned for more Meme Money Mondays, Maybe I'll cover gold and silver in more detail in a dedicated video. But please, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.